Hey guys, so I'm back, and yes, this is another haul video, but before you tell me that I'm breaking my New Year's resolution, I'm actually not. My New Year's resolution was to stick with a certain budget, not necessarily go on a no-buy. That was not my resolution. I'm not going on a no-buy, I'm just going on a specific budget, and I'm sticking to that each month. And I actually didn't exceed my budget at all. Because the good thing is, about last month, it was my birthday month, so I got gift cards from friends and family, which went towards makeup, of course, and I had my budget, plus I received some things for, you know, review, and yeah, so, oh, and a good thing is I got a 20% off coupon from Ulta, which was good for the majority of Ulta, including some of the prestige brands. It just excluded, like, the Naked palettes from Urban Decay, but like everything else was included. So I'm going to share with you a few things that I picked up, and hopefully you'll see some things that you might be interested in. There's some new things that I definitely want to share with you that you might get excited about as well. Now, a couple of things that I just want to get out the way really quickly, because I already did videos on them. I did a review, are the Rihanna Viva Glam lipstick and lip gloss from MAC. This is the new campaign for 2013, and I already did a video on these because I knew people were interested in seeing swatches and a review on these. So I'll leave a link so you can check that out, as well as leave it below. But I got the Viva Glam lipstick and lip gloss, which I think is a great cause anyway. Viva Glam is one of those campaigns that I will religiously buy from. Next, I also got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. I got all 6 shades, I think there are. And I did a review on these already. This shade is Radiant Magenta, which is one of my favorites. And the other one is Luminous Flush, also one of my favorites. And I'll leave a link again. You can check out the review and swatches and stuff. And I got this out as quickly as I could because I know people would have been interested in these. I think they're still sold out. They're waiting to restock them, but definitely check out my review to see what you might be interested in these. MAC also had a couple of new collections in, you know, January, and I picked up a couple of things. I picked up 2 pigments, Lily White and Chartreuse Bouquet. And these came out with one of those spring collections. I forget the name of them. I always try to get pigments because pigments are my thing. I collect them all the time, so I definitely picked up the pigments. And then also from MAC, they released some new Prep and Prime color correcting products. And this is the CC Pressed Powder Compact. This is the yellow version. I think they have a pink and an orange and another color, if I'm not mistaken. They have them in loose powder form as well as pressed powder. I got the pressed powder form, and I'm not impressed. I don't too like this powder. I wouldn't too recommend this one at all. I'm not too fond of it. Maybe the loose powder version is better, but it's just not as smooth and refined as other powders that I've tried. So that one is not on my list of recommends. I also got the Natural Radiance Prep and Prime Base, which is a light yellow tint. It looks like that, and it really doesn't show yellow on your skin once you blend it in. It kind of just leaves this radiant glow to your skin. MAC primers, I have actually had good results with. I like it. I like the primers, so if you want to try those out, I would say go for it. But there are better primers on the market. But, you know, in case you wanted to support MAC, then go for it. But otherwise, there are better primers on the market. One thing that I did pick up from MAC is the Perfectly Poised Mineralize Skinfinish. This came out with, which collection was that? It's one of their collections. This is the bronzy color with like the pinkish shift. This is gorgeous. I swatched it in store and it was just phenomenal. The glow, and it's a bronzy pink. Do you see that? Oh my god, that highlight is incredible, especially for women of my color and complexion. Oh, look, Lord, it's so pretty. It was sold out in my store, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna skip it. And then I saw DR Brooklyn add it to her favorites, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go pick it up because it was still available online. It might still be available now, and I had to get it. It's just gorgeous. I love that as a highlight, and it's so smooth and refined and soft. It's gorgeous highlight. I'm very happy with that. My next step was Sephora, where I wanted to pick up a couple of the Color Pop blushes. What are they called? Yeah, Cheek Pop, Blush Pop blushes from Clinique. These are new. This is Peach Pop, and they're new colors for spring. They're a new formula, and I was very intrigued. I was like, oh, those look so pretty, those are so great. But again, this is one of the products that didn't impress me. The formula is a little stiff in the pan, and I don't know if it's because of the form, like the mold that they had to do for this flower shape, that made it a little stiff to begin with. But I just don't think it has that great pigmentation, color payoff. Maybe that's what they were going for, like a light flush, but on darker skin, they're not really going to show up too much, and they're a little stiff. I wasn't too impressed, especially after trying the Hourglass. Maybe that's what made me kind of look at these a little differently, like judge them a little harsher than normal, because the Hourglass ones impressed me a lot with their buttery softness. So, skip for me with these. I'm not too impressed. I don't know, I might return those because they're not too impressed at all. And then another exciting buy from Sephora is my Marc Jacobs. It's the Marvelous Mousse foundation. This is new, and it looks like that. It has a little, stuck in the cap, but it has a little sealy thing that seals in, oh, there it is. Like, it seals in the moisture, so you can keep that in place to make sure that it keeps fresh. And Lord, no, it can't open. I didn't like, the only thing I don't like about this is having to scoop it out of the pan, because I don't want to put my brush, I did put my brush in there at one point, but I don't want to put my brush in there and keep contaminating it, so I just get a spatula and scoop a little out and then use it up. But I'm wearing it right now, and I really like the coverage, the finish. I really like how it applied, and I think this is going to be a great warmer weather foundation as well, because it dries powdery and it gives a natural matte finish and not like a dry texture. I've been enjoying stuff from Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs, I do the thing, you're doing the thing. Then I told you I got a 20% off all those good stuff at Ulta. I picked up the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, which I was debating for the longest, because it's $49, and I was like, $49? Oh hell no, why is it $49? I ain't paying that for Too Faced, right? But I was a big hypocrite, because guess what? The silly Naked 3 palette that I've had issues with is $52 with 12 eyeshadows, and I'm like, I have this and the other two, and I paid $52 for that, but I didn't want to pay $49 for the Too Faced palette, which has 16 eyeshadows in all, right? And I was like, why wouldn't I want to spend $49 on 16 eyeshadows versus 12? And these, actually, I did a tutorial with these. I really like these. It does smell like chocolate because they have cocoa powder incorporated in this, just like their chocolate, is it chocolate Soleil bronzing powder? It smells so good. I mean, not that you want your eyeshadows to smell good, but it does, so why not? And I actually really like it as a neutral palette. You'll see it has a lot of skin tone colors, neutral colors, but it also has workable colorful colors, like this purple and this cranberry. So this palette I actually really like. There are a couple of things that I don't like about it, but I can do a review for this if you want me to in swatches, let me know. But I actually do like this palette. Then from Stila, I picked up a couple of things. They have some new eyeliners from their Magnificent Metals line. These are the Magnificent Metals eyeliners versus the eyeshadows. So these are in the black packaging. The eyeshadows are in the silver packaging. These are cheaper. They don't come with the little sample thing in the palette, which I thought was the best move they could have made, because having that in there and then charging $30-some for it was like ridiculous, But these are darker colors that you can use as eyeliners, which actually I am wearing the purple one right now over my black eyeliner. Let me show you the purple one. These are really nice. I actually really like these. And you can use them as like a base, or you can just use them as eyeshadow for like a smoky eye, which they actually work really good. So these, in case you are iffy about the Metalize, which I completely understand. Again, I did a tutorial with them, try them out, like them, but these I actually don't mind at all. So if you want to try these out, go ahead. Price wise, you have to justify it to yourself. I ain't gonna justify it for ya. right? From Stila, I also got the All Day 10-in-1 HD Bronzing Beauty Balm. You know how BB and CC cream claims to them are all kind of things in one. But this guy is a nice bronzy shade, which is nice, and it blends in really well over my skin. It's not oily and super greasy, and it gives a nice tint and glow to my skin, which I really did like. So I got the samples, well, it's not a sample size, but they have a miniature trio of these with a pink one, which is a glowy one, and just a regular beauty balm. And I tried this out, and I said, let me get the larger size one. So that's what I did. That's why I have the Big Daddy Big Boy here. So if you're interested in these, if you can't get a sample, you can try out the trio, which has 3 of them in there, and it's $18. So that's definitely cheaper than the big one before you splurge for this. I tried it out, I liked it, so I splurged on this one. The other 2 are actually nice too, but not for me. Stila, I also got the Stay All Day Liquid Eye Primer, which is this little thing. They have the actual retail size, I guess, which looks like this. And it has the dropper and everything, and you can use it for their Metalize eyeshadows. You can use it for eyeshadows to create liquid liners, loose eyeshadows, pigments, all that good stuff. It's like a liquid base for your makeup. You can pat it over your eyes and pat eyeshadow over it. It stays put, okay? It keeps everything in place. I really do like it, but be careful because blending it, no, it doesn't blend. No, it don't blend nice at all, so be careful with that. I think it's more for liquid eyeliners if you want to create your own, or glitter. I think that's what that's would be mainly great for. So yeah. Then, like I said, I went to a blogger event, and the blogger event was for Ardency In, which is a new brand at Sephora, and they gave us some not samples, they gave us some products to try out. This is the Custom Coverage Concentrate. Now what this is a concentrated like face color. So it's meant for foundation, concealer, you know, whatever you would use on your face. And you can mix it with your moisturizer to get a tinted moisturizer. You can mix it with your BB cream to make it more full coverage. You can mix it with foundation to make it more full coverage. You can use it by itself. You can thin it out with primer. All that good stuff to make your own coverage foundation, as well as your own tinted moisturizer, all that good stuff, which is really nice because you can build the coverage you want. You go from really, really light coverage to really heavy duty full coverage. And these here's the thing, I already bought this one from Sephora. I don't know, and I bought it on a whim. I saw it and I said, let me try out this brand. I never heard of them. And the color I got was Medium Deep Golden, which you can see right there. It's really thick product, so you have to like really work it in. But if you blend it in, like I said, with a moisturizer or a concealer, not a concealer, a primer, it will work great. The color they gave us was medium beige, which is obviously too light for me, but I can mix it and make a I'm not flipping you off. I can make a concealer or a highlighter product. So these I think are really nifty. I want to do an actual review of those products that they gave us because I think they're actually pretty great. I want to show you them in action. And one of the things that I was most excited about, which is why I mentioned that they're better primers than the MAC one out there. This is the Americana. The line that they're coming out with for spring is called the Americana. And they're all rock and roll and girl power. This is the ultra lightweight Skin Perfecting Primer, and it's silicone free. Now, when they were talking about this, I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I got home and tried it. It feels so good on your skin. And for oily skin, it leaves your skin nice and matte, depending on what you use over it. But it leaves your skin nice, either matte or like a natural matte. And it holds your foundation in place. Like, it holds it in place, not like other products that go, oh, we make your foundation last, and then your oily skin just say, yeah, I bet you, and just do away with it. No, this actually really does a great job. So this one is a highly recommended product if you want to try out something from Ardency, and this guy here is a must. And then another thing that they gave us was one of their natural lip color pencils, And I'm not sure, does it say what shade this is? No, it does not. But they have a bunch of these jumbo lip product pencils. And this is a nude shade. Do you see that? It's so creamy. The pigmentation is great. And they have like a bunch of neutral tones. And what I love about their brand is they have a variety, like a multitude of colors to choose from light to dark. For our dark skin lovelies, imagine the foundation I put on was medium deep golden. So imagine their deep colors. They have really deep colors, which I love that when brands think about dark skin lovelies like me. I'm like medium dark, but still, like, dark skin girls need brands to think about them and keep them in mind with their foundations and lip colors and stuff, because we need products for us too. Speaking of lip products, at Ulta I also grabbed these. Do you guys know about this brand? It's called Lipstick Queen. I used the lip liner from them, but I was like, I don't know this brand too much. So the innovator for this is from London, and she's the lipstick queen. I'm not sure what her name is, but she's labeled as the lipstick queen. Like, she's the go-to lipstick guru in London. Like, she is the ultimate. And she came out with her own line, and her line is relatively decently priced, like around Urban Decay and Too Faced and Smashbox prices. But these lipsticks that she has, she came out with them. These are the Velvet Rope lipsticks. They come in a little velvet box in these golden tubes, and they're really heavy. These are meant to be lightweight and feel buttery and nice on your lips, but they are also matte. The darker shade on my hand is Entourage, and this is Black Tie. And as you can see, they're nice, gorgeous red shades, and I can say they are lightweight. They feel like nothing on the lips. You can get them also at Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's, and I think Saks as well. So you can check out her brand. I think she has nice lip products, and these lipsticks, they are very pricey, but they are actually really nice. I don't know if I need both shades though, because they both kind of look the same when they're on my lips, even though they swatch a little different on my arm. But they look the same on my lips. Continuing into lips, because these are products that I'm excited about, that you should be too. You should be really excited. Bite Beauty came out with a couple more of their cashmere lip creams, and I got two shades, Crush and Burgundy. Look at Burgundy. What? Yes, yes, yes. These are interesting products. I really don't like the smell of them. They smell awful, but they are like powdery, cushiony, velvety products. They apply like crushed velvet on the skin. They're not glossy or anything. They dry pretty matte, but they're gorgeous. This is Crush. It's bright, it's so neon and pretty, and they have a couple more neon shades. These are limited edition, and this is the Burgundy, which looks like a rich dark purple. Oh, that's so pretty. I mean, I am so in love with these. Smell like crap, and I wish they would work on the scent, but I think because they're all natural and that good stuff, they're gonna smell funky because the preservatives are limited in them. Also, they have a couple of new colors of their matte cream lip crayons. I picked up Grape and Satsuma. Grape Satsuma. And these are also very gorgeous. They're bright shades for the spring. That's Grape and Satsuma. And again, these are bright shades, Satsuma and Grape. Oh, they're so pretty. And these are really pretty. Again, funky little smell, but work around it, it's fine. And then also, before I get into my favorite product of this whole haul, I'll show you some drugstore products that I picked up. These are 3 new shades of the Infallible eyeshadows from L'Oreal. And if you follow Allure Beauty here on YouTube, she swatched these shades. And I was like, what? These are new colors. I think they're limited edition. They may not be, but she swatched this purple one here. And I almost died. I was like, I need to get that. This is called Purple Priority. I got these at CVS. Do you see that? That's gonna make a gorgeous smoky purple eye. And then the blue shade is called Timeless Blue Spark. I mean, I love the Infallible colors. I think they're great drugstore products. They're buttery, soft, and pigmented. That's the Blue Spark. Oh my god, they're so pretty. I'm so in love with these. There's also a pinky shade here called Burst into Bloom, and it's more of a pinky lavender right there, and gorgeous colors. So if you get a chance to check out the new shades, check them out. And also from the drugstore, which people are really excited about, are 3 new shades. Well, I think they're more than 3, but they're new shades of the Color Tattoo from Maybelline. I hate that they have the colors on the caps because then you can mix them up. But these shades are neutral shades that are very similar to the MAC Paint Pot colors. This one looks like Soft Ochre. It's a creamy beige color. This is called Just Beige. And people are having trouble finding these, so check out your local stores. I got these at CVS again. This one is very similar to Painterly. And this one is called Nude Pink. And then the last one is a brown shade that's called Matte Brown, and it's very close to Quite Natural from Matte. That's that dark brown color. And these, I have trouble with the previous ones creasing on me, so I'm not sure if these are gonna crease on me, but they're nice, cheaper dupes, drugstore dupes for the MAC Paint Pots. So definitely check those out if you are interested. Also, I was sent a couple of sleek products. I took pictures of these on my Instagram page. This is the Garden of Eden palette for their spring collection. And this has a spring colors, purples and pinks. Purples and pinks and greens. Really pretty colors. I love this matte green shade. It's just so pretty. Some of the colors are a little wonky, like that's the dark green color. Some of the colors are a little chalky, a little powdery. I didn't too like those, but one thing that I do love are the trios, the Blush by Tree, I'm a Jamaican. Pink Lemonade is this trio here, and they have a cream blush in the middle. If you want me to do swatches of these, let me know. And they have this one here, which is called, which one? California. Well, California, and this one is 3 cream blushes. There are 3 cream blushes, and these are really pretty shades. So let me know if you want me to do a review of these. Then onto the height of this haul for me. These are the new Everlasting Liquid Love liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D. I don't know if these are new shades, new formula, because they have some older ones there too. I think these are just new colors, and oh my god, and I'm wearing one now. This one is L.U.V. It's a purple and it's so pretty. The thing about these are liquid, as it says. They dry matte, like they're gonna dry chalkboard matte, like flat matte, no shine, no sheen. That's what I'm wearing right now. She has such a lovely collection of colors. I was so excited about these. Look at this deep vampy shade. This is called Vampira. And I love the little lipstick that I got in this color, so I was so excited that she did a liquid lipstick version. Pretty. There are 2 red shades in the collection. There's Underage Red and Outlaw, and Outlaw is the darker of the 2, but they look very similar. You don't need both. I got Outlaw because I would go for the darker color. So pretty. Then you have, this one is called, what's it called? Mau 5. That one right there. Oh, such a pretty berry shade. And then there are a couple of nudes too. This one is, which shade is this? This is Lolita. That's that nude shade up top. And then the other nude shade is called Bow and Arrow, which I think this is the older one because I got this one somehow on sale, but still beautiful. That one's Bow and Arrow. Ah, and the signature color is Backstage Bambi, which is this bright pink shade. Ah, right there. If you want me to do full-on swatches and a review of these, let me know, but those are the things that I'm most excited about in this haul. So that's my haul, guys. I know it's long, but I know you guys like to see new products, see things that you might want to try out and test out. If there are any requests, leave them below like I said before. And below, as usual, you see my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook links, so you can send me a message and we can chat, and I'll try to respond to your comments as quickly as possible. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.